entrenado. Yo fui al camerino antes de la pelea y me olió a pulpo.
Para aspirar a un título del mundo.
Y siempre que tenemos este tipo de peleadores, primero ganchero con la mano derecha en forma de recto. Es una vitamina, es una adicción especial.
Es una adicción esta fanaticada. Lo que tiene que hacer es pintar. El Canelo tiene 19 años. Y lo que está haciendo ahora Finito es de que está pintando. ¡Lo conectó!
Amables amigos, aquí el auditorio Vicente Fernández se va a caer. Es impresionante. Se va a convertir en un manicomio. Hacia el frente. Ha mejorado de manera sustancial. Este Canelo colocándola bien para protegerse la mandíbula.
Lo lastimó. Lo lastimó.
Aquí lo metió a la mano izquierda a la mandíbula. Le aplica el error de gancho a la izquierda de Oper. La mano derecha martillada. Aquí le metió a la izquierda medio de ambos puños. Y lo obliga a caer la mano derecha en forma de recto. Aquí está soportando toda la cañonería el paisano de Juan Martín, el látigo Koji, el Mara Patricia Castañeda, Joaquín Lopetori, de gancho izquierdo a la zona hepática. Espectacular, hombre, que fue el primer campeón mundial que tuvo Argentina en la división de los pesos super welters y en esta división. Amables amigos, huele a pólvora. Don Vicente Fernández.
Esos golpes curvos por en medio de la guardia del argentino, que ya lo lastimó y lo volvió a enviar a la lona en este segundo episodio, pero no debe meterse ni confiarse en ningún momento.
De la olla es peligrosísima la defensa.
El jab, me gusta el jab.
Se viste el codo derecho de este que es el argentino Cuello, el paisano del inolvidable Carlos Monzón, el macho de Santa Fe. En la división de los pesos medios fue sancionado, le metió la mano izquierda.
80 gramos en cada guante, un total de 560 gramos de sangre que nos salpicó hasta acá todos. La chamarra de Oscar de la Hoya tendrá que mandarle a la tintorería esta misma noche, pero viene el Canelo Álvarez.
Este tipo
de engaño para después conectar un golpe no esperado por el argentino.
Una repetición extraordinaria la del Canelo, recta de mano izquierda, ahí lo tiene, ahí lo tiene. Extraordinario. Son de acuerdo, Oscar, le está dando 5 minutos porque considera que es un golpe bajo.
El referí consideró a la boca de la panza,
Estoy de acuerdo contigo, lo que le llamaríamos la boca del estómago en el lenguaje coloquial en nuestra nación tan rica.
Tenemos que ver la repetición, pero yo creo que
muchas veces los boxeadores lastimados suelen ser más peligrosos que estando bien, ya que golpe de ahogado, y hay que recordar que en el boxeo basta un solo golpe bien conectado para darle vuelta a la balanza y cambiar muchas veces hasta el resultado de ella cuando detienen la pelea.
Pero mira, Oscar, lo que tú dijiste, no nos creamos de que Coyo está lastimado porque aquí empezó a soltar más golpes y es cuando lo pararon la pelea.
Como dice el Fili, pintando, la finta que es indispensable en el boxeo es el engaño de hacer una cosa y responder con otra no esperada por el rival. Aquí está la repetición.
Prendió Canelo Álvarez a la edad de los 19 años.
Efectivamente no se precipitó, se fue a la lona, se le fue el aire y aquí vemos la repetición. Vamos a ver la repetición de lo que fue este asalto. Ya estaba muy lastimado este peleador argentino, no aguantó el
tumbar, lo iba a noquear y iba a quedar en la lona.
Pero no consideras que había que dejarlo y en una actitud ofensiva más intensa, más visible, hubiese parado la pelea.
Claro que sí, pero el referee era su decisión, la hizo bien. Obviamente queremos ver más pelea, queremos ver más sangre. Yo no quiero ver más sangre porque mi chaqueta ya está llena de sangre, pero el Canelo lo hizo muy bien.
Mira, ese golpe, Ricardo, ese golpe antecede a la detención de la pelea. Regresa.
Caballeros, ustedes recibieron sus instrucciones. Mira, aquí está bien, aquí no. Aquí está bien, aquí no. De la cintura para arriba. Yo quiero una pelea limpia. Escúchame, cuídate. ¿Listos? Vámonos.
Eddie had 44 professional fights, as he says he has. Not impenetrable opponent for Alvarez to be facing. There's a good right hand. Is that too fast a start for his career?
No, I don't think so, because they match him very carefully. They are not fighting quality fighters down there. And there's
by the 19-year-old. And he is wobbled by a left hook, and he's in trouble, and Cotto's dumping him. And maybe the matchmaking was a mistake, but no, he gets out of trying his feet under it. Miss, he dodges a right hand, comes back with a right. His solution is to fight.
He should be clinching.
He's fighting instead of clinching.
Well, when you're 19 and you've been so successful, you don't know a lot about having to clinch. But he's fighting back, he's trying to be intelligent. And
man, while he's still hurt.
It was a left hook that wobbled him. Alvarez is trying to solve everything.
that weight.
Uppercut by Alvarez lands. Almost landed that.
To watch.
Annual, we were talking about hooking off the jab in the last fight.
I think he shouldn't have, but you know, that's what it is.
Were they training together down there in Tampa?
Good hard left hand by Alvarez.
They train together at the same time, but he would go past each other, never interfere with each other's training.
Good counter right hand up.
He's keeping Cotto lunging, coming in off balance and trying to.
They see on his trunks the word Canelo. That means cinnamon. They call him cinnamon for that reddish hair.
Yeah.
Harold for your sharp eyes. Good uppercut.
Just get a little bit closer, he would be very effective.
Having recovered from the shock of getting hurt by Cotto in round one. He's trying to load it up a little more. Right there. Hard right hands up and under, and the body shot. Another well-placed uppercut with the left hand. That is well delivered and starting to gain some purchase. And look at the determination of Jose Miguel Cotto, who keeps his head right.
Letting him recharge without attacking him.
With that uppercut right in there and stays on top of Alvarez. Terrific test for the young fighter being provided by Jose Miguel.
And what's always been interesting, it's muscle.
Hard left hook by Alvarez. I think what's in about 8 or 10 clean shots.
Cotto's got it
For boxing, and great timing.
Yes,
great timing for when to deliver the shots.
And what I see is great poise.
And he's hurting Cotto with those right hands and the left hooks. Cotto not throwing back.
The fight went back and forth.
Good hard right hand by, and the ability to throw these shots with extreme accuracy.
But he's fighting a very good fight considering time off, and to be fighting a good young prospect like Alvarez.
Jose Miguel Cotto had 3 fights, landed 17 punches in the last minute of round number 5, and now as the last minute of round 6 arrives, he heats it. Alvarez.
But Alvarez is very sharp, very crisp, punching with full authority and crispness.
Alvarez.
19 and 20, doesn't it, Emmanuel?
Yes, it does. And I like the fact that he started early because the fact that, you know, he doesn't have that type of an amateur background.
As good as he does since Roy Jones Jr. I mean, he is terrific coming off those ropes. 5-1, Alvarez.
Constant pressure over the course of a 10-round fight.
And best punch in a while. Most of them are partially blocked as Alvarez is keeping his hands way up.
Well, we're going to see now in these late rounds how this youngster can stay.
Body shot.
Punches very well schooled fighter. Not that bad a puncher neither.
Are you talking on the record?
I'm being honest. No, I have a lot of respect for you and for me.
Now, after 21 months in, quote, retirement against Juan Manuel.
His territory, he's just won a fight, looked terrific. You know, that Mayweather was standing there in charge.
And the only person that's been hurt has been Alvarez himself in the fight. The fact that I know he's about 10 pounds overweight. And look at that, he's taking all of these.
I think that at 140, Cotto can give some of those good junior welterweights.
Yes, I am very impressed tonight. Yes, considering
in Mexico against opponents whose names we don't know, but the fourth one was Larry Mosley of Southern California, who
17 at the time, Alvarez.
And in 08, a couple of years ago, when Alvarez went as a veteran from 10-15 years ago. We had seen him in some lesser fights. That's true or not, it's a remarkable comment for a fighter to make.
He fight like a seasoned.
settled into the notion that he's going to be going the distance here with Jose Miguel Cotto. So
win the fight. If the knockout comes, it comes. But he's certainly not trying to sit on a lead here.
I don't think there's any reason to say that the punching power is less than what was billed. I think this is a strong performance that Alvarez has in his head. He's trying to win the fight by decision at this point.
If we've ever seen a young tyro, we're seeing one now. Beautiful right hand right over the top.
Tremendous quickness on that right hand. Cotto seems to be buzzed. Cotto keeping his hands up, not really throwing back. Alvarez targeting right hand shots, Tony Weeks looking. How much punishment does Tony Weeks want to allow Jose Miguel Cotto to take?
Cotto's got to start punching back, otherwise this fight will be
He's throwing back, but without any velocity. Alvarez is teeing off, and Tony Weeks is going to stop it right there. They were just above us, and you could see Tony Weeks' mind working as he watched and waited and finally saw the moment.
Maybe we...
Norteamericana de boxeo. No se separe usted de su aparato receptor, como si le fueran a sacar una radiografía. No se mueva, ponga atención porque esta pelea se puede terminar
de una gran sorpresa.
Aquí tienen ustedes a este que es Brian Kamechis, el hombre que le dicen al griego de oro. Él nació en Ohio, estalló a la mano izquierda en forma de gancho a la mano derecha y está a punto de caer. No pierda usted de vista la mano derecha de este que es el Canelo Alvarez, bien plantado, mete la mano izquierda en medio de ambos puños y obliga a retroceder a este que es Brian Kamechis, el hombre del pelo a rápida, señor.
El poder de los puños, de las manos de Saúl el Canelo Álvarez ya tiene una tumefacción en torno al ojo izquierdo.
Meterle la mano izquierda a la mandíbula. Vaya ojo de mano derecha.
La Gutiérrez, Ernesto Figueroa le ganó al papelero Velázquez. Y aquí el Canelo está tratando de ganar rápido la contienda frente a Brian Kamechis. No va durada del mexicano, se ha notado desde el primer episodio. Y la fragilidad de Kamechis. Está lastimado Brian Kamechis. Una buena combinación del Canelo que intentó abajo pintando con la izquierda y metió la derecha recta para depositar en la lona al norteamericano. Condiciones, la gente se le entrega al Canelo Álvarez. El público le pide que vaya por el knockout en este segundo capítulo de la contienda. Buena izquierda del Canelo empieza a hacerse notar otra vez con esa izquierda a la altura del plexo.
Perfecta, precisa, de upper y recto de derecha. Después con un derechazo mandó a la lona a su rival, muy tranquilo, sin precipitarse. Repito, el Canelo conectando una vez más la fuerte derecha al rostro de Brian Kamechis.
Estados Unidos tratando de amarrarlo, pero no lo consigue. Eric, el terrible Morales, ya se vio la pesadez de los puños del Canelo.
Así es, la pesadez es bastante donde fulminar y acabar esta pelea.
Ahí está la izquierda en avanzada y luego el remate de derecha, otra vez el derechazo, upper de izquierda, el recto con la diestra y lo vuelve a poner sobre piernas tambaleantes. De Kamechis, del griego de oro, que recibe esa mano izquierda.
A la hora de tirar golpes, piensa las cosas, mantiene un buen ritmo de trabajo, no apresurado, sabe Unidos le va a ir bien, le deseamos todo lo mejor y sin lugar a dudas es una gran promesa del boxeo mexicano que esperemos para meter los golpes. Usa el boxeo con inteligencia, como le vaya saliendo las cosas.
Semana vamos a tener la pelea del año, Javier Sagún, doctor Alfonso Morales, Juan Manuel Márquez contra Juan Díaz, una pelea estelarísima, considerada.
Bueno, pues lo que observamos está dentro de lo que cabe, en buenas condiciones. Brian Camechis está tranquilo. Adelante, compañeros.
Sí, la caída fue realmente aparatosa, un golpe brutal, un gancho izquierdo a la punta de la barba y hace buena la dedicatoria el Canelo Alvarez para la familia de Fren.
Up and coming, gifted fighter like Canelo.
And keep in mind, Baldomir missed weight by over 2 pounds, and Alvarez refused to take the money that was owed him from Baldomir for missing weight, assuming Alvarez believes he'll be making millions and millions of dollars in the future, and that this will just be chump change. Canelo, nicknamed Cinnamon or Canelo in Spanish, currently ranked number 2 by the WBC, number 3 by the WBO.
But he takes a big shot. So for an up-and-comer, a guy that's not going to go anywhere is going to test you.
Nice.
He doesn't need to show it right away. Right now he's boxing, and he's surprising me a little bit. Because he's staying so poised. Usually,
Santa Fe, to be more specific, nice jab there from Canelo, and Baldomir trying to fight back. Conventional wisdom says
maturity in this young fighter. For 20 years old, I'm really impressed.
Oh, nice right hand from Canelo, and he threw that hook downstairs as well.
It's not really with combinations. It's just with him coming forward, looking for shots like that.
Body is moved. A couple jabs there from Baldomir and missing with the uppercut.
And after you catch your opponent off guard.
Look at these jabs continuing to land. There's another one from Canelo.
And there's that.
Canelo made it very clear he doesn't just want to win, he wants a knockout. Nice left hand, and now Baldomir
champion, so he knows the game plan is going to depend on exactly what.
Baldomir looked like he got a photo, but other than that, no one's really tested his chin. Baldomir might be thinking, hey, let's see. Nice left there from Canelo. Maybe his best punch of the fight. Baldomir trying to get one back, and you know what? Looked like Canelo maybe buckled a little bit there, Sergio. No, straight on the body.
No, absolutely. So that's the second worst place he could be.
Nice jab at a brilliant performance. Wanted to get the attention of the boxing world.
Doesn't have the legs to continue coming forward. He fell off balance once he threw 2 or 3 shots.
When Baldomir loads up that left hook.
Great body shot there by Canelo. Even
Canelo, though, still looking strong, looking fresh, and there's a couple of 1-2. And now a left hook to the jaw.
Big left hook to the jaw.
This is Canelo's best moment of the fight so far. Oh, and a straight right hand. Big uppercut and a double uppercut now for Canelo right hand. Everything's landing for the 20-year-old.
I don't like the body language by Baldomir here.
Oh boy, Baldomir might be ready to go. And he's gone. Canelo knocks out the 39-year-old. He's not going to get up.
Anytime a fighter falls face first, it's over.
And it is over.
Anytime a fighter falls face first like that, where his head hits the canvas, the referee has no choice but to stop it immediately. Case with the old bull, young bull. But right here we see Canelo. Big right hand right there. That's what set up the big left hook afterwards. But he's been setting up that left hook the entire fight. And there it is right there. A check left hook. Baldomir was out anytime.
And there he is.